Hello there everyone, my name's Lord Bud. Welcome back to another Minecraft video on the G1gaCraft server. Today, we are going to be working on something that I meant to do a long time ago, but it's fine if we do it now. In fact, it's actually even better that we do it now because right now it's October. October is it's spooky month, and we're going to be doing something minorly spooky today. Oh, and real fast before the video starts, if you could do me a favor and jump down below the video and leave a like. Of course, that'd be awesome. And, yeah, it's something you must do, or else. Because it's spooky month, I want to do some spookifying to the base. I want to kind of get into the mood. Also, there's some other decorations around some parts of the base that I want to be doing. And, yeah, to do that, we're going to need one thing and one thing only. And that is, it's going to be jack-o'-lanterns. So, this is a pumpkin. Well, this is a carved pumpkin. Because I just carved it, and carving it gives you seeds, and, to make it spooky, we go ahead and we just put a torch in it, and boom, spooky light source. And I want some of these around the base, and just some other pumpkins around the base. I've been using a lot of melons to decorate, and melons are good and all, but over in some other parts of the base, that looks nice. Over in some other parts of the base, like over on this side, there's a lot more podzol, and I think over here pumpkins are going to be a better decoration. So I've been wanting to make a pumpkin farm for a really long time, ever since I made this melon farm, which, by the way, it's been working phenomenally. I need to make sure I have all the materials that I'm going to need for today, and I need to double check I have some more pumpkin seeds as well. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and turn off the sound of these sheep, turn off the sound of these cats, and now we need to go ahead and start crafting some things. So I have 2 pistons. I'm going to need more pistons than that. We're going to need 8 pistons and 8 observers. I already have 2. I'm going to go ahead and make 6 pistons, and I'm gonna go ahead and make what am I missing? I'm missing cobblestone. Alright, I'm going to get some cobblestone for some observers, and now we're going to go ahead and we're gonna make some buttons as well. The reason we're making these buttons is because these are blocks a pumpkin can't grow on. It will allow the pumpkins to only grow where I want them to grow at. I forgot one last thing I'm going to need. I'm going to need to be able to till the ground. So I need to come over here. I need to grab the hoe. It's a wooden hoe, unbreaking 3. Why is that? Well, you're going to have to, I don't know, I guess go watch an old live stream to find out. So anyway, we actually can start getting to work here. There's going to be a few more things we're going to need, but we're going to not need them quite till later. Alright, so I have some dirt. That should be good. Since the last episode, I actually really haven't been on very much, just because I've been busy doing other things. So, I don't know, it feels like it's been forever since I've played on the server. You can actually go ahead and plant these now. If they grow in a different place, that'll be fine. It's not really going to hurt. But we can put the buttons to prevent them from growing on this block. Which is going to be the plan. So yeah, I haven't really been on the server too much. Which is, you know, it's a thing. In the past few days, the world's been swapped for something different. What has the world been swapped for? You'll have to find out on Friday. So we were doing, I'll tell you this, we were doing a collaboration with some other YouTubers. Are these going to get unfertilized? Guess so. Or I guess not, rather. We were doing a collaboration with some other YouTubers, some pretty big names, you know. So, we temporarily swapped the G1gaCraft world for a different world that we did our little collaboration on. I can't tell you what it was that we did, but I can tell you it was a whole ton of fun. And you're not going to want to miss... Oh, gosh. You're not going to want to miss the video. Videos, actually. There were obviously other YouTubers, and they made videos as well, so you're not going to want to miss those. So, the way that we make this farm. So, we're going to be making it to where it's going to be making 8 pumpkins. Or, yeah, it'll be able to harvest 8 pumpkins at a time. So, the way we're going to do that is with observers, and they're going to observe once a pumpkin is made, and then they are going to fire a piston to push the pumpkin out of the way. So, easy setup like this. Pumpkin stem. Water next to it to keep it hydrated. Then we're going to put an observer, not like that. I'm going to put an observer like this, facing that way at the stem, so it will detect a block update from the stem. And then we are going to put a piston like this, and it will push. So basically, if I had some bone meal, I could actually show this to you. But I don't. I need to actually finish up wiring this thing. So, then we're going to go like this, and we're going to go like that. There. That was perfect timing. This changed states, and it fired the piston. So, the observer is going to see this turn from a pumpkin stem facing straight up to a pumpkin stem facing into a pumpkin. This prevents the pumpkin from growing here. This prevents the pumpkin from growing there. So pumpkin can only grow onto this block. This will see that. It'll push it. The pumpkin will pop out. And we're going to put one on the other side as well, because we can put one on the other side actually very easily. Just like... nope, not like that. Alright, we're going to have to break that very quickly. Go like that. There. So whenever these get an update, they'll push it. There we go. And obviously we'll put some land here. We'll have to terraform a little. And so that's actually a basic pumpkin farm. That's going to do 2 pumpkins. Well, we are going to be putting that on each of these. So, if I can get that right. Now, the nice thing about this farm is you can build it the exact same way, but with a melon seed, and it will work just fine. It'll work perfectly. In fact, I have a melon version over on the other side of this tunnel. There'll be a card on screen to the melon farm video, in case you want to go check that out for yourself. But yeah, so we're going to continue. We're going to make this setup here. We're going to make it here, and then on the other side, we're going to till more land, and then underneath, we're going to have a collection system as well, using hopper minecarts. So let me switch to these. Let me go ahead and just start placing some blocks. Yeah, and we'll get to it. All right, so technically at this point, the pumpkin farm is done. Well, partially. The actual pumpkin harvesting portion is done, but the collection system is not. And we kind of need to move this tree a little bit. Where'd that come from? I don't know. We kind of need to move this tree a little bit. And we kind of need to adjust the way this land is a little bit. But that won't be that big of a deal. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. And then we'll be right back once I have this done the way I want it. Maybe I'll detail the land a little bit too as well. Ooh, check out this, guys. The first pumpkin automatically harvested over at my base. Oh, and maybe it was the second. There's one over here too. Awesome. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and, you know, use some pumpkins to maybe make this place look good. There we go. Nice, nice. And, yeah, just to fit the mood, go ahead and make these some spooky pumpkins as well. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll make a jack-o'-lantern out of that. Keep some light in this area. I think I have lanterns over on the ground over here. And undoubtedly, I'll have some lanterns over there as well. But, I mean, I could use jack-o'-lanterns as well. Because I have some melons decorating the melon farm. So I can use pumpkins to decorate the pumpkin farm as well. So now, the move that needs to be done at this point is we need to go underneath of this farm. And we need to start doing some work underneath. So I need to start digging a little bit under the ground. And I need to find out where the edges of the farm are, because I need to have a room underneath of here that is the size of the farm. So here's how the collection system works. And let's slide on over to the melon farm and check out the collection system down under here. So over here I have this trapdoor. And if we climb down, we have this. So the way that this system works is we have hopper minecart. The way that hopper minecarts work, there's an item either on the tracks or on the block above it. The hopper minecart will pick it up. And if it goes over a hopper, it will empty itself out into it. And it'll put it there. And so that's what we're going to do. We need to figure out this farm and where it's going to be flinging items at. Yeah, we need to find out where the items are going to be landing. And we need to make sure that that is where the farm goes. So I think they're probably going to fling to around this block here. So if I just go like that, go like this, they're definitely not going to fling past here. Honestly, I need to be using a silk touch pickaxe on this podzol. Or a silk touch shovel, rather. I need to get silk touch on the shovel. Actually, let's go like this. Now, I know if I go like that. Now I can easily make the borders of this room. Because if I come over here, I dig a little bit. I'm going to find outside. And that is how I know where the borders of the room need to be. Can dig along the borders. Obviously, I'm going to fill back in that ceiling. This down here is going to be a very claustrophobic room. I'm going to have to raise up the land a little bit over here. I need to not be wasting all this podzol, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to get some dirt. Fill this in. Actually, I think I'll go over to the storage building and actually get some podzol as well. And some coarse dirt. And some different things. I'm going to... Oh, we don't have... Oh, there we do. We do have some podzol. Yeah, I'm going to make this... The land around this area look nice. And then we're going to be right back. Alright, so I did a little bit of work off camera. Nothing too major, nothing too major. I put a good floor in here. Yes. It's working already. It's working well. This is going to produce us a lot of pumpkins. I got all of the ground in. Lots of podzol. Down here, down this trapdoor. Started working on the room for the collection area. I made the floor stone bricks. I'm not really going to do much with the rest of the room as far as making it look nice, considering it has to be this short anyway. The main reason I did this is just because the way it sounds when I walk is a lot better than dirt. In all honesty, I'm not really going to be down here off camera or on camera at all. For the most part, so I'm not really going to worry too much about the way it looks. This is just because the sound of dirt really hurts my ears. So, I have some rails, and I have a hopper minecart, and a hopper, actually. I have some chests somewhere, I do. So I'm going to first quickly break a block here, and I'm going to actually put some chests like this. Gonna pop away another block. Put the hopper there. And now we can start working on the collection system. The way we're gonna do this is we're basically just gonna have a mine rail that goes back and forth over this whole thing. So I want it to start I guess, over here. So we will take away that. We'll put a redstone block. Put some powered rails. That's too many. I really only need 2. Get over here. Okay. And now I'm going to just place rails that go all the way along. Now these rails are going to go ahead and turn and go like this, and they're going to go over the hopper. And now once we get to here, then we're going to turn it and we're going to go back that way and zigzag around and then connect into there. I think that'll work just fine. It's a pain working with this because I can't jump up on top. If I could, make my life a lot easier as far as putting in my powered rails and stuff. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to dig out this section for the time being, because I do need to get some powered rails in here. Alright, so as far as where should we put our powered rails? Well, I'm going to do sections of 2. I'm going to do them every, like, 6 or so blocks, which is going to be incredibly overkill, but I have plenty of those. I have a lot of gold from mining in the nether and such. I'll do them 10 blocks. 10 blocks should be plenty. And I'll go ahead and put these rails here. The idea is I don't want it to get slowed at all. So what we can actually do is we can test it. If we... Let's collect this. If we put our hopper, or our minecart on a corner, we can actually kind of push it a little bit. If we take away this block, we can push the minecart. Oh yeah, it makes it no problem. It's mainly these corners that I'm worried about slowing it down. Oh, this is going to actually be really overkill. So maybe we shouldn't. Just because why use up the resources if we don't have to use up the resources? Even though we may have plenty to spare. And I'm going to just put one halfway through, just to make sure it's got all the oomph that it needs. Also, a thing when working with hopper minecarts is if you break the hopper minecart, it just becomes a hopper and a minecart, which is a bit annoying, to say the least. Hello there. So what we'll do is we'll just go, and we'll go like that. And we'll go like this. It's gonna be overkill, but we'll do it. It won't hurt, is basically what I'm trying to say. We'll go like that. Go like this. And we'll have kind of a nice little pattern here. Maybe we'll even scoot that up. That'll probably be the move for us. Alright, so now we're just gonna bring some rails on over. Go like that. Get some of these. Oh, nice. I think we can reach. Perfect. Now we're going to bring these over. Connect like that. I'm going to go ahead and scoot these powered rails over as well. Just so that way we can be, I guess, consistent in the appearance of it. I just broke a torch that was behind me. That's pretty cool. And just for good measure, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go right here. Put one of these. Break that. The powered rails. So now, we should actually have zero issue. This thing should be able to go around several times. So let's just be quick. And yeah, that's going to have plenty. It's going to be going forever. And actually, it'll start collecting pumpkins. Let's see if it brings a pumpkin. It brings a rail that I dropped. Thank you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to take these pumpkins. We are going to throw these pumpkins all over the path. Also, anything that I drop on the path, it'll pick up. So now let's run over and look. Oh, it's already brought in a pumpkin. We can look as it goes over that minecart, or as it goes over that hopper. Unfortunately, they don't really come out very quickly. So if it's got several, it'll only do it, you know, however many. But we can actually add another hopper right here, and it will take it out of the hopper minecart twice as quickly. But the thing is, usually we're not going to have 4 pumpkins on the track at once. There's going to be like 1. And they won't despawn if they're in this guy. And as often as I check this for pumpkins, we're not going to have any issue. So now we actually have 4 pumpkins. So that's pretty sweet. And assuming we're over pretty much anywhere in the base is going to be in range to have this redstone loaded. So I can go ahead, I can kind of decorate things with pumpkins now, which is going to be sweet. Let's kind of make a little bit of a pumpkin pile right over here. We'll scoot that over to there. That'll look nice. And so yeah, now we have pumpkins. So now we can put jack-o'-lanterns around the base, which is going to be really cool. We can just put pumpkins over here in this kind of podzol area because, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what this is supposed to be. To me, it looks like a bunch of, like, fall leaves on the ground, like autumn leaves. And so I feel like decorating this area of the base with pumpkins is going to be a lot better. I have an issue where lightning strikes a lot of these trees for some reason, and so I have random wood bits on the ground. That's probably going to be about the end of today's video. Oh, we have an admin on the Discord. What's up, guys? That's going to be just about it for today's video. If you liked the video, of course, go ahead and leave a like. If you liked it, of course, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. If you have any friends, go recommend this to your friends. That's the thing I can't do, because I don't have friends. But anyway, yeah, this is pretty much just about it for me. So until next time, goodbye, everybody.